and just want to say a big thank you and hello to Jessa.
So this is a perfect situation where I need a second nut to hold the brake line on. So instead of tapping it, I'm going to put a NUT SERT in, and I'll show you here quite easily. So I've worked out what size NUT SERT I'm going to be using. So I'm going to drill 3 holes, and then I'll insert the NUT SERT and use the tool to attach it.
You can see I've got brand new soft line here going into the caliper that I rebuilt. If you want to have a look at that video, how to rebuild your caliper, you can go to that. I might leave a link in the description. That's a Gerlock Holden Aussie 1 disc brake, brand new bolt. I had to get the banjo nut, it's separate, sold separate, so to get 2 of those. Be careful, check that you get this locking tab here if you're going to buy new ones. Basically the hose came with this fitting, no nuts here, just from this silver circle here, the black clip, this bracket, and the hose itself, no banjo bolt. I had to buy banjo bolts, and they come with 2 new brass washers. What else? So yeah, I've got the lines going in here, new ones that I made up, and what I'm doing now is connecting the last port here down, and it goes across to the other side. So I'll show you briefly what I've made. So here's the old one, runs across here, and I've just gone off the old one to get a bit of a rough idea of putting the bending the new one as straight as I could, as neat as possible. So that's what I'm going to do now is fit this up to the new soft line over here. I've put in as well, once again, new soft line, and I only had 1 bolt. What I tell guys is there's a hole here, okay? So I don't know if this is original, but that hole is no longer any good for this new type of bracket here. On the old soft line, the bracket, it was a little bit wider, so that hole suited. So I've had to straighten that, if it makes sense, flatten that out, and I actually put in a new hole here with a riv nut or a SERT nut. So this is what I'm about to tap into now. Screw it in here and then run the line down, and there's a few clips that are still here that I'm going to mount the line into, and then I'm going to run it where it's nice and neat. So I'll get into that now. Use it. Now while I'm at it, guys, note that when you're putting this in here, make sure the fixture's up and down, okay? So when you do screw it in, it's all snug. It's not getting pushed on an angle, okay? So you want to have it nice and snug and not have any tension from here, no tension pulling back. You want it nice and vertical up and down. Just be aware of that, otherwise it won't seat properly down on the bottom, if that makes sense. So now it's just a matter of massaging this to where it's required to go. So I'm going to hold it here while I manipulate this section. So don't want to strain anything unnecessarily. So that's okay, that's good. Just get out of the way, and make sure you leave enough length. It's easier to take this off, cut it, and make your flare at a different length rather than having it too short. That's why I've got lots of bends, and the bends are also for any movement between the suspension possibly. I'm just trying to work it where I've got a inner guard here too somewhere later on. So this might be in the way, I might have to readjust it. And you want to get this nice and square. So you can see here it's not quite square, so you just want to manipulate it till it's nice and square, and the same there, nice and square, so there's no tension on this coupling from anywhere down here. So that's it for now. There's nothing in concrete as such, so I can take them off and shorten that if I want to, because I was just going off the old one. Whether this went underneath the chassis, but then it's involved with the wishbone under here. I'm going to be rebuilding that or buy a whole brand new one. Sometimes the kit, by the time you buy the kit and everything, it's just cheaper to buy that. Got two clips it's clipped into. Close to, you want to make sure that it's not going to be flexing and rubbing onto it. I like to put a bit of rubber shrouding around it, a bit of cut off rubber fuel line, whatever you've got. Just make a slot, put it over, and you can cable tie it or a bit of elastic just to stop it from sliding. So that's it, guys. All right, if you want to see more, stick around. I've got more coming up. Got the rear brakes, I've got problems with that. If you want to see that, I'll put a description or title in that if I've got that video up or not, or you can look for it down the track. Plenty more to come. Stick around if you're liking the content. There's other on my playlist, I keep on saying there's other videos if you want to have a look at Commodores and an engine rebuild 253 if you're interested in that. Got bits and pieces coming up. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys, and stick around for some more new ones to come out. Teaching myself how to use a what's it called? Paintless. Let's wait for that bird. Paintless dint system. It's a glue system, and you got 61 parts. You got 61 parts in the kit. It's just a cheap one, but yeah, I'm going to teach myself a new trade and any dents out as possible. So all the best, guys, and till next time. Or it could be the VX. I've got a fueling system with that I've got to fix. It's a bit of an experiment of mine. Old school thinking to get the vehicle to run. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and take care. See you later.